Hello, my name is Angelica Bryce. My major is biology with a concentration in pre-med, and my topic is euthanasia, um, which is basically the practice of intentionally ending someone's life who has been in pain and suffering. It's basically to relieve pain and suffering in short terms, and they do that by a lethal injection. Um, I'm speaking on this topic because this is really near and dear to my heart. Because I feel like this type of method of someone dying is a great method, and that we should have it in North Carolina. It just gives us a choice, and we already have the freedom of speech, so kind of freedom of choice thing. Um, Euthanasia is illegal in most countries except for the Netherlands, and that's because of their own laws, which are the Dutch laws. You have to be a terminally ill patient, and with that, you have to voluntarily ask for this procedure to be done multiple times before they will take account of actually doing this for the patient. If someone is caught doing this in the U.S. or places where it is not legalized, then they can actually go to jail for practicing euthanasia. There are actually two procedures to euthanasia. There's passive euthanasia, and then there's active euthanasia. Passive euthanasia is basically when someone wants to commit suicide, like by pulling the plug or something like that. That's passive. And then you have the active one, which is the lethal injection, actually giving the medicine to so they can die peacefully. This is a very mixed topic. You have some that are pro euthanasia, and then you have some that are obviously against euthanasia, and some of the pros are the quality of life. We all want to die with pride and dignity, which is another argument that people talk about when it comes to euthanasia, about how it's good because it gives the patient some dignity when they pass away. Also, it's really great for the loved ones because they don't have to sit there and watch their family members suffer in pain and agony for a very long period of time. They now have this option. Well, not really them, but their loved ones who now have this option. So it really helps on both sides. It helps the patient, and it also helps the family members, which is a big thing that most people usually don't think about, of how it affects not only the patient but also the family members that are surrounding them. And another argument in why people are pro it, who are doing it in the other countries, Netherlands and stuff like that, is because we really already do it with animals. When our pets get really sick, what do? We put them down. So the question is, why can we do it to animals but we cannot do it to humans? And then the ones that are not for it are most common things of why people are not for it is because people feel like we're playing God. Well, you would never know if they could have gotten better because they decided to, okay, I want to die now. And some people feel like it's inhumane and all the other stuff, but that's not really the case. And actually, 73% of the U.S. said they would be pro-euthanasia. And that's a pretty high percentage. So, it definitely should be legalized here. It will definitely save money because when people are dying and it's prolonged, they're in the hospitals. And them in the hospitals mean that people who need to be in the hospitals and need those beds cannot get those beds. And it's costing the family money, bukus of money. And if they choose to do euthanasia, then they won't have that burden of the cost of, you know, all the medications and the room and stuff like that. So it's really helpful. Yeah, thank you.